Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne with Back to Earth Creations, and welcome to this week's shop update, giveaway, and what's new. We are going to be, I don't know, showing all the new stuff that's in this week's shop update for one. Also, we are going to be clicking this, there we go, and I'm going to pin it, maybe. I'm going to go to beep, boop to test and see in our all chat. I'm going to pin it. All right, we're getting all set up and ready to go. And we are dual streaming today to YouTube and Kick. So y'all can watch on your platform of choice. There we are. Getting it situated. But yeah, so we have a bunch of new items in the shop this week. I say a bunch, it's only like 32 new items, but we still have some left over from previous shop updates. This is also our last call for if you guys are interested in any of the jewelry that we have up for sale on our website, because it's all going to get pulled down. So I'm going to need to I'm going to need to go ahead and let me write that down. Probably next Monday will be when we pull the jewelry down off of the website. So hey Kathy, hey Tara, hey Shadowcraft, hey Sherry, hey Janice, oh beep boop. Hey CP, how are all y'all doing today? Ooh, Shalene says can't wait to check it out. Oh, hi and bye to you too, Loki. Thanks for popping in. Hey Anika. Hey Alicia. And so it does look like I can't tell. I tried to set up the bot tricks and I don't know if it worked or not. So I'm not worried about it. Oh well. Sometimes it takes it a minute. So I'm gonna try something a little different today, you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my big head. We're supposed to, if this works out, we are definitely going to be setting up, I think it's called a scene on our live stream. That way, like on our OBS, that way we don't have to go through and do this. Because now, since I have 2 whole brain cells, how do I turn the audio off on that? There we go. But yeah, since I have a whopping 2 brain cells, I figured, well, now I can't see y'all's comments. How do I, is that coming through good on y'all's end though? I can't even tell. Oh, it's coming through. Okay, excellent. Thank you, baby. So let me back it up. And I want to show y'all, because we're going to talk about each of these different pieces as they come through. And I'm just going to have comments pulled up over here, I guess. But so this is some of the pink glass that we had made. And then we'll talk about that again when it comes back around. This is a blue goldstone moon. All of these different items that you're seeing here with past Vaughn's hands in the doing the thing. Oh, this is such a huge relief, you guys, because now I don't have to juggle my thoughts and try to not drop cabochons. All of these are available at our shop, backtoearthcreations.com. Look at the golden flash in that tiger's eye, you guys. Like, it is so shiny. So these are all of the new items that we have up for sale. You can use coupon code HAPPYCRAFTER to get 10% off of your order if you see something that, oh, look at the tourmaline. Okay, so this is actually, Prayanite has been, I found this out just in the past like 12 hours, but Prayanite is actually a naturally occurring green quartz whenever you see it with, and I'll need to back up to explain this a little better, but it's a green quartz with black tourmaline in it, but they kind of call it Prayanite, like in the industry. And I feel like that's kind of like African turquoise. It's a little bit of a misnomer. It's actually a chonky donkey jasper, like a chalcedony. And then we have some beautiful labradorites, some gorgeous amethyst. I love the grapey purple of this amethyst, y'all. Let me see if I can get my own channel pulled up that way I can read y'all's comments. There we go. Woo! Sherry says, yep. Oh. Well, thank you, Sherry. I love them as well. And then these opalite moons. The opalite is the same as what I wear here on my necklace. It is a man-made glass, but it is just beautiful. I believe it's a borosilicate glass, so it's very durable, and it has this great like luminescence to it. And then we have some more of the polymer clay hearts that we had sculpted back in, I think, we sculpted them in January for February's kits, but I just think they're the prettiest little like shimmering heart cabochons. Shadowcraft says, love that clear moon, right? And Michelle says, oh my God, look at that amethyst. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing today? Are you going to include some of these moon shapes in our monthly craft along kits? I'm hoping that we may be able to. I don't have any plans for it for in September, but kind of we're in the throes of hashtag after dragon right now. So once we, like the next 2 weeks are going to be completely consumed with just prepping up for Dragon Con. After we get done showing y'all what's in the shop update this week, I'm going to take y'all around and show you the works in progress that we have on the dragon heads. Here's another gorgeous tiger's eye. Now that one, it looks like it has like it's not a crack, it's just like a natural like banding through the stone, but I did a drop test and like squeezed it and it's still doing pretty good. Now I always recommend to folks to use discretion with natural gemstones because they can have, you know, fracture lines and stuff in them that just you never know when hitting it just the right way. So I wouldn't take a hammer to any of these, I guess is what I'm saying. Ooh, Jenna says any lapis lazuli. Not in this week's shop update, but I will add it as a request for future shop updates. Doing good, chilling at the moment. Nice. Oh, Donna says, cool stuff you have made. Oh, thank you, Donna. Now, I didn't make the gemstone cabochons. Oh, flash in that one. That purple. Ooh. And I like to show you them from the sides as well so you can know which ones are like dummy thick. Now, I did make the pink fused glass and the hearts in these ones, but the rest is just taken from... Can y'all see my scroll? Like my mouse cursor? Okay, back to work. So let me see if I can get Kick pulled up over here on this tablet. That one, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that opalite moon I think might be like my favorite from this batch because you can see it has such that like milky blueness to it, which I think is just gorgeous. Do 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 do. And these would be perfect for wire wrapping, setting in polymer clay, using along with metal smithing techniques, or setting in chainmail, or incorporating into beadwork. Like truly, the sky's the limit. Wherever your creativity wants to take you with these different cabochons and stuff, that's the way to do it. Now these pink, it's actually to get that pink color in the glass, they use gold. Like I think is the metal that gives it that Rubino Oro like nice pink tone. And then you can see we put a little bit of opaque white glass in the back of it to help kind of maybe saturate that color. And ooh, the shimmer on that blue goldstone, you guys. So just, and the camera doesn't do it justice. It really doesn't. Well, hey, Boot Scoot and Boogie. Thank you, since they are beautiful. I appreciate that. Let's see. Boop. There we go. Yeah, okay. Well, it looks like Botrix finally showed up in chat, so that's good. Now, this is another piece of that prayanite, which again is actually a green quartz. It is a naturally occurring, bless you, baby, a naturally occurring green quartz. It has not been dyed, but what really gets me on these is the black tourmaline, the tourmalation or tourmalated I don't know. I'm still learning the terminology for it. But and then a really beautiful little labradorite. Just gorgeous with that intense blue. So what kind of stuff would y'all make with one of these? Like, I think this would be beautiful and like a nice, like flowy, ooh, wire wrap. Thank you. It looks like we got a new follow. Just scared the Jesus out of me. But oh, and I recorded this like I'm trying to do as much work. Woo! Another follow. Thank you. While I've been going through and organizing things, I have so many of the moons. What do you think you're gonna do with them, Michelle? I think I want to next time I make a big batch of like moons, or if I purchase a big batch, I want to make a bunch of like moon crowns. I think that would be amazing. Like not just necklaces that I can wear on my forehead, but like actually designed to be that way, moon crowns. And I love that. I'm going to turn my volume down because that startles me like every time. What colors do you think we should make next whenever we do more polymer clay hearts? Because I bet we're probably going to do some more polymer clay hearts next year. I was thinking about doing like black and like toxic green, like that really intense, like this, that chartreuse, but like neon. So neon green, as well as glow in the dark, like all marbled together. I kind of want to marble it and then roll it out and like cut out a bunch of hearts, all like poofy style. The moons would make a really cool sun catcher, Lori. Michelle says, yay, Katsu Live. Hey, Michelle. I'm not sure yet. I do have a few ideas, but need to go through more stuff. Ooh. How's organizing going? Like, is it... I really love just that kind of the strata through these lines through the tiger's eye. Like that one's probably my favorite tiger's eye out of the batch as well. Ooh, and then again with that tourmaline. So nice. Okay, and then I have some hearts and no idea how to wrap them. Are they like very 3D, like poofy hearts, or are they like very flat? Do they have a really distinct wrap up at top, or are they kind of like more pillowy? Tara says, I still need to figure out how to wrap a moon so it looks like a guitar. Now that would be cool. I'm going to write that down. Because Witch and Gnome have been like, Gnome planted a seed in my brain earlier in the years, like, you totally wire wrap that into a guitar. And I was like, I totally should. Ooh, nice and pillowy. I've found that with the pillowy hearts, doing about 4 wires on each side, and then you can use the front and the back wires to kind of hold it, and then you can train it around and either leave a gap for a bead up at the top and then do the bail, or you can kind of just a standard kind of, are they called like cage wraps? I don't know if I have an example. Rummaging, rummage. Woo. Okay, here's one. I think this style of wrap would work pretty well on a heart. And I think this was last year's or this year's March's craft along project, actually. I think that one might be my favorite amethyst from this batch. Ooh, wow. Kathy says, I have a 25 bin shelf I'm going to organize my stones in. I'm excited to finally start organizing my new home so I can start crafting again. Oh, Kathy, that's awesome. Oh, Tara says I planted that seed for him first. Right on. Hearts and moons in the black and neon green would be awesome. Right on, Walk. Michelle says, it's going. I get overwhelmed with all this stuff, so I have to do clearing so I have space. Dude, preach. Then I have to get back into it. It's a lot. So one section at a time or I won't do it. Yeah, Randy will be like, how do we eat an elephant? And I'll go, butt first. And then we eat the elephant. Ooh, orange, purple, and green hearts. Is that orange, purple, and green separately or like all mixed together? That's awesome though, Kathy. A 25 bin shelf. Ooh. But I hope that that's helpful to you, CPK. That way, and here's a nice overview. This is all of the stuff that's been added to the shop that's new. But if y'all have any questions about anything like that or anything like that, then just let us know and we'll try our best to be helpful to you. And then now I can set these things aside. Well, thank you. Camilla says, oh, wait, that heart was amazing. I sculpted that out of polymer clay. So thank you. I'm really glad that you like it. And then from here, we've got a lot of stuff on the to-do list today. It was so nice. Randy took the, oh, y'all. Okay, I've got to count my blessings today. We went in, I say we, Randy went in and got the van checked this morning because it shakes a bit when we drive, and we were kind of worried. We were bracing ourselves for the bill, and he's like, everything was fine. Like, I don't even know what they charged him, but like our brakes look great. Like, everything's a-okay, and so we are checked out and road ready. We're going to Dragon Con. Ooh, Dawn says deep blue hearts with gold for constellation. Nice. Hey, Tasher, Sisters of the Hook says, oh yay, hello. Something popped up and I missed the rest of the comments, so I'm going to pull it up. Hello, how are you doing? We're doing really well. I'm trying to not be too stressed out about prepping for Dragon Con because we have exactly 14 days until we leave. Like, it's not done by basically the evening of the 25th, then we are out of luck. Like, just straight up 100% out of luck. So I'm going to do just a little bit of crafting here with y'all. If you guys have any questions, though, about this week's shop update, do let me know. And that goes a long way in helping to make sure that we can make it good and safe to Dragon Con is making sure we've got the gas money to get there. Now, these are, we just yesterday, actually this morning, oh, well, thank you, Sisters, if you've got this. I do hope so. I'm trying to not be stressed about it because stress doesn't get anything done. It just, the more I worry, the more it just erodes away at my efficiency and my enthusiasm for existing. So I'm trying really hard to not be like, just trying to be chill. Hey, Blue Bear. Happy to hear that your van is okay. Did y'all ever name your van? Mortis. That's our van's name. But this morning I finished shooting the last bit of this tutorial, which is how to use the ammonites from last month's craft along kits. Though I think we still do have some for sale on the website also. Just setting them in polymer clay, and we have a real short TikTok coming out of this one, and then this one's the full length tutorial, but the techniques are the same, and we do go into how to do that little wreath style wrap for the bail, and I can't wait. I want to do like necklace coming off either side. Ooh, Michelle says the blue moons are amazing. Do you have any demos on how to wrap a half moon shape? We do, Michelle. If you go to our channel and just search, let's see, I wonder how we can do this, if I might be able to show y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna come here. I hope I don't like dox myself or something, but here we go. Do what, babe? That's what I'm doing. So here, this is our YouTube channel, and if you click on this search button right here, then we can type in moon and see what comes up. So here we have wire wrap crescent moons. We have this one here. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, that's showing how to make the cabochons. We might have to make some more of those, you guys. This one's probably one of my favorite wraps. And then we also have this crescent moon tutorial here. We have this minimalist crescent moon wrap that I really, really like. We did a whole craft along fun, apparently. We did a more intricate. So yeah, if you just search moon on our YouTube channel, it should definitely, oh my goodness, we have 1.5 thousand videos. That's a bunch. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's a bunch of videos, y'all. Are your TikTok videos also on your website? I think so. Maybe. They're on my Instagram, which is embedded into my website, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure what you mean. So let's see. Let me get pulled back up so I can read Jiell's comments. Kathy says, I so agree with that, Michelle. That's how I am. I had to get my front room in order first. Yep. Oh, right on. CPK says it went to a commercial right in the middle of you showing, so I'll be back. I'll go back and rewatch after this. Right on. Now, I do have comments pinned on both Kick and on YouTube, y'all, if you're interested in participating in our giveaway today, which is going to be one of our craft-along kits for the month of, what month is it? August. Then just leave a comment on last week's shop update and giveaway video, and that'll put your name in the hat, and we'll be doing that near the end of our live stream today. What a great band name. Yeah, Mortis the Tortoise. Also, the Mortis is the name of the Death Steed from On a Pale Horse, the Piers Anthony book that Randy and I both really enjoy. Shadow says, you've been working hard, girl, too. I'm so tired. But we finally finished. I can show y'all. I had gone through and I'd planned out a whole mess of, because I knew that I was going to procrastinate and be having to finish 11 dragon heads in 13 days. So I went through and I planned out, starting on August 4th, I started getting ahead and planning out all of our different reel short, like the Instagram reels, Facebook reels, shorts, and TikToks. It's the same video, but I had to like plan it out because I'm like, I'm really tired of feeling like I'm at the mercy of an algorithm, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about the algorithm. I don't care about these external factors that are out of my control. All that is in my control is what I am bringing to the table. And I was like, I know that I need to be posting every day. Like I need to be, just because we've got a lot going on, I can't fit it all into one post a week. And so I finally, in the murky haze of, trying to see into the future and figure out where we should take our business, there was a little bit of clarity, and I was like, I need to be consistent about this for at least 6 months. And if at the end of that 6 months I have made zero progress towards my goals with our social media channels, then I will readdress it. But you do not grow a garden overnight. You do not, nothing worth doing happens immediately, typically. Like luck finds us working. So this I had planned out and we're putting it to work. And so we also have all of our tutorials scheduled out, but then we also I knew that we'd need something if I was going to keep it going through DragonCon. So all just getting all of the reels and stuff planned out. We have them all the way up to September 20th. And then I've got planned into October as well. So it's been a lot of work, but now I need to do one more scheduling session with sorry, I brain farted. What were we talking about? I have one more scheduling session on the software that we're using called Napoleon Cat. I can't hear you, baby. And then I don't have to do any more social media work other than just chit-chatting with folks until we get back from DragonCon. And so I am really excited about that. Except for we will be doing a booth before and after and some fun stuff while we're on the road. Kathy says, I so understand, Michelle. I moved last month. I know not where anything is. Oh no. Fluffy says, rudulated quartz. Yes, I love rudulated quartz. Have you done a video of what supplies to get when starting out, like wire sizes? And Dawn, I actually just did this past Saturday a short here on YouTube, or you can find it on TikTok or any of our social media. And we do have all of that embedded on our website as well, which let me share my screen with you guys one more time. At least one more time. Yeah, we'll do this one. There we go. And then there's our website. So yeah, if you come here to our website and then you scroll on down, then you will see we have our calendar of events, which is super duper handy because you can actually click on them and you can click details, and then you can, oh, that one already happened. Okay, so if it were okay, so like let's say you don't want to miss out on the new tutorial that we have on the 27th, you can click RSVP and you'll get additional automated emails for, you know, like an hour before it happens, you'll get an email, and then you'll get our newsletter email. And then, but the really important part is that if it gets canceled, then like if for some reason we're not able to do that, we go here and we cancel it and you'll get a cancellation notification. Not everybody wants emails that like intensely though, so that's why we have that as an RSVP option. But if you continue scrolling down a little more, you can see this is kind of the one-stop shop by Walk in the Rain that you're talking about, where it's like this is all of our YouTube videos that you can go through, and so you can see which wire for what core wires from August 10th. And so that way, like that's part 1, part 2 is coming out this following Saturday. And then we also have our same videos. You can find that right here on our Instagram embedded into our website. And then if you do want to get emails every time we have something new, you can sign up for our shop update, or no, our newsletter here. And that way, if there's shop updates or tutorials or live streams, you'll know. So I hope that that's helpful to you. Hey Victoria, how's it going? Ooh, a new set of rocks came in. Oh, Kathy. Oh no, Michelle says I'm still unpacking stuff and we've lived here for almost 2 years. Oh goodness. Ooh, Michelle says, what are you going to do with those metal bands there in front of you? These ones? I'm going to make them into bangle bracelets. Is actually what I was going to kind of settle in and start to do, because it's stressing me out having all these unfinished projects just floating around. Birds of a feather. Good morning, Kelly. How are you doing? Kathy says, I moved 3 years ago. I'm now unpacking stuff I packed back then. Oh, wow. I mean, so long as it doesn't go bad, that's probably a good thing, though. So I am putting a little bit of extender chain just on each of these. Aw, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, so I just put extender chain on one side, and then I'll be attaching a clasp on the other side. Now, don't forget, go leave a comment on that last week's video if you're interested in participating in today's giveaway. Now, I think the best way to do it is if you just like kind of get into the habit of anytime you come and watch one of our shop update videos, when you're done watching, just go ahead and leave a comment on it, because that is where we will be pulling next week's winners from. So I'm going to go around for just a moment and show y'all the beginning of this year's. I don't know if we're going to give this guy big old gobbly giant eyes, but that's all I got right now. But yeah, so this is how they start, just laying out like this. Crazy Bones discontinued their gazelle head, so we had made a mold and we're making casts as a core of their gazelle horns. But you can see that they're pretty rough, so all of these are just going to be the inside of what would get sculpted over. And I think that'll be neat because we can add like little ridges and stuff. But we also have some of our own horns that we had sculpted a master mold. Now these were, whoops, super durable, thankfully. We cast these out of a product called Foamit 3, which is a self-skinning, super lightweight, expanding foam. So, but y'all, we had, oh my God, it was a disaster. So I've cast all the horns that I can get cast, because this is my glorious front porch. Like, I don't look trashy and tacky at all, but it's a work in progress. We've just been living here for 13 years. I got it. Where's a stick I can poke it with? So this one, we'll unmold that one here in a sec. But this one didn't set up. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to salvage this mold. But yeah, so I don't think that one's setting up. So I think my stuff went bad. But we can totally try unmolding one-handed, which we are waiting on the other tie-dye dyes to get here. Ooh, the other tie-dye dyes to get. Ooh, that's so cool. Because we're supposed to be able to sand this. So that did a really good job of picking up on the details, but it just comes out like a sauce. Like you just mix these together and then it pours in just like a soupy, and then it expands up into this foam. You can see it overflows. It's just a mess out here, but we can take this inside because one of the dragon heads is going to be nautical themed. So, and I think that may actually be this one. So we'll kind of carve out the back of this so it can nestle over the forehead like that. So there's that one. Where there's that guy. There's this one here that I want to use, this really beautiful labradorite that I've been holding on to, like embedded in the forehead with like the little horns coming off. We've got this one that I wanted to do in like a moon theme, and we've got all these crystals that I put the polymer clay on the bases of that are going to be like, we're going to try to figure it out. But this one here that I was thinking we could use these little resin pieces and some little like fairy wings that we had made and like crystals and more moons and stuff. And then just, so we've got a bunch of like, we'll see where we are this time next week, y'all. Which I don't know yet if we're having a shop update next week. I'm going to do another one that's just a bunch of eyeballs. I think that'll be pretty cool. And then this one here, I'm going to do like a Thor's hammer and a bunch of little horns and then some more glowy horns. I'm just very excited about that because just about all of this stuff glows and fluoresces, and those ones might not. But yeah, so this is how it's coming along. And I'm really, really hoping that yesterday I went through, and because we had started this Saturday, but I went through and got all of the mushrooms that we had started are now completely made into little glow-in-the-dark mushrooms. And you can see we've got our large, mediums, and smalls, and then extra smalls. I've got some teeth cast that I had made a mold of, but I'll need to cast more. And then we have these turkey tail mushrooms that I thought it'd be really cool. And I made like 3 different sizes of these ones, but I thought it'd be really cool to have like turkey tail mushrooms like coming down like the faces and stuff. But and if anybody well, I don't remember if Randy and I had talked about it, but I think if anybody sees one, probably not today because you can't really know how it's going to be coming out just yet. But last year we did sell. Do what? Right on. Last year we did sell one before heading off to Dragon 1 or 2. So if anybody sees one that you're like, this has to be mine, send me an email and we'll just leave it here at home, and that way you can get first dibs on it, I guess is what I'm saying. Oh, hey man, how's it going? What materials do you use for these? For the dragon heads, that's another thing I can pull up. So let me share my screen with you again. There's that. And so where's it at? These are the dragon heads that we had made last year. And I absolutely love them. So I'd like to try to recreate. Nothing will ever come out the same way, but I would like to recreate these. So there's this one, which I think is beautiful with the way that the crystals are kind of protruding out of the sides, and if you kind of visualize like some little turkey tail mushrooms on the cheekbones, I think that'd be adorable. And that right there's like a little Luna moth type death head moth thing. It's a fantasy moth. that glows in the dark, and all of the crystals glow. So yeah, here you can really see, I love how the crystals protrude there on the side. So we use a product called Freeform Air to do the main bulk of the sculpting. So like we finish out the edges and stuff, that's how we attach everything. All of the mushrooms and things are set in polymer clay. I prefer a polymer clay called Cos clay because it's very, very durable. So all these little mushrooms are like super bendy. It's like a rubberized polymer clay. And they are just gorgeous, you guys. I can't get enough of them. This one I think went home with Mama Salty. Wait, or did it? No, it couldn't have, because we're there. This is us setting up our booth on like Wednesday last year. And I just love it. I don't have any more slices of the seashells like that. And the thing is it's too late for me to order anything and count on it being here in time for me to get it incorporated into these dragon heads. And so, yeah, I just love that one. Ooh, a little bit of vidya. And we're also beefing out the crowns to have a little bit more material on the back of the head to kind of like counterweight. And I'm working on doing a little loop connector spot that can be like pinned in or hooked around like your hair or something, just to give it a little bit more counterweight. This one was Thor. This one was a fan favorite last year. And so you can see he's got the Mjolnir style hammer, some glow in the dark horns, a big little crystal just sticking out, and then another crystal, and then a little crystal on his beep boop schnoz. Look at him, what a good boy. Oh, and I love that like bone and gold look. Oh, so there he is. Oh, what a good boy. So yeah, there's a little bit of video of this one. Ooh, and I love that those little crystals down the sides. I'm going to do less teeth in the farther back area. We've gotten feedback from the clients. Now this one we still have in stock, y'all. And this one is so like intensely neon, like green fluorescent and glow in the dark. It is super cool. But I really have a lot of fun getting to sculpt them. I love how I love the embedded crystals down the arcs of the ram's horns. He's wicked, man. Just very steampunky too, which I totally love. This one we still have as well. She's a daintier one with her little, gentle like roe deer antlers and ram horns. And I love the little labradorite teardrops nestled in. And then for this moss here, I actually use like flocking for dioramas mixed with just white craft glue to make like a very nice clumping moss that doesn't crumble off the way that reindeer moss, whenever it gets really, really dry, like if indoors, whenever it's the heater is on, that stuff will get so dry that if I touch it, it just cracks and crumbles. Whereas this stuff, very durable. Some of the heads have more flattering angles than others, it would seem. But I love her dainty little antlers, her flashy labs. I'm very excited. This one sold almost right away. I was very, very pleased with how this one came out. These were foam core horns. Like we used 5mm foam and cut out, I think we followed like a Kamui cosplay horn pattern to make the larger ram horns. And then we just covered it in scales that we had cut out from a 2mm foam and had painted everything. And again, using that Freeform Air as the binding agent. And you can see it sculpts so well. And all of the detail that went into this, it was just so easy to just like dry brush it and bring out that sculptural. Like I'm so pleased with the skin texture on this one. And I can't wait to see how this year's dragon heads come out. I'm a little freaking out though, like a bunch, because I should have started this like 8 months ago. And no, this one, I don't know if we're going to do another one like this, but this one was very nice with just some very lightweight foam horns, foam Celtic knotwork, just kind of adhered together. Because I was trying to have like multiple price points. This one I think was Randy's favorite, and I'm going to be making another one similar. Here comes Randy coming at me, all the heads lined up. Okay, I didn't realize that one was in there. Baby, what you doing? Oh, he's so silly, you guys. Okay, here we have more. But isn't that neat? Oh, and the customers who took this one home with them have it like all done up on their wall where it's like this whole like they have it center point with like a black light over it and everything. So all the eyes like glow in the. Whew, that's wicked. We're definitely gonna have to try that again because this one is so cool. Eee! So this was the Spyro one. These are the horns that we had sculpted and made a mold of, and then I ruined the mold on accident. It kind of was giving me like purple Shinron Spyro vibes, but that's okay. I love all those horns down the kind of nasal ridge. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get to work. I still have this one. That's good. Hopefully somebody buys it this year. And then did we have some other ones? Ooh, there's that one. Where we were just trying to get pretty pictures of everything and like promo, and then I never posted any of it online. But I am really glad that I did get these pictures and stuff though, because oh, that one's so pretty. Because now if my in my panic, if my brain just completely stops working and I can't have any ideas and trying to like stress is not conducive to being creative for me right now. But that's fine. That's fine. Then I can kind of just look at my older work and be like, I'll try to recreate this. And I think that's okay. Like, because I'm over here, also part of me is like busting my balls on like, you need to be coming up with original designs. Like, rah, rah, rah. And it's like, or I could get literally anything actually done. Let's start there. And then work our way up and do original new designs. Here, I haven't been paying attention to comments. Let me get comments pulled up with y'all. Ooh, tentacles? Oh, if I can, yes. Then well, thank you guys. Hey Queen. Oh, y'all are so kind. But yeah, I hope that answered your question, Mandy. A whole lot of foam. I use the Crazy Bone skull bases because even though they've raised their prices, that's still less expensive than what it would have been for me to, I mean, other than using like aluminum foil and sculpting over that, I find it very time efficient and economic to just buy the Crazy Bones skull bases and then sculpt on top of those. The foam that I'm using, Joette, for the horns is Foam It 3. That's we pour into a mold. The other kinds of foam that I use are just the like Silly Winks foam from Hobby Lobby, and also like if you search like EVA cosplay foam like on Amazon or something, and I think Joann's carries it. It's just kids craft foam that's been rebranded for cosplay purposes, but it is nice to get like the nice high density stuff because it has a perfectly smooth surface. Ooh, the soft blue fantasy one, right on. Thank you, Jet. They're all crazy stunning. I'm sorry if you already mentioned this. I had to take a phone call, but how many of those do you have left from last year? We have 3. They are displayed on the wall behind me, so I'm probably gonna have to dust them actually. So I don't know if you can see all those heads along with my Millie plaque and my wedding bouquet. So I was hoping having them there would be like a pleasant reminder, but sometimes it is, and sometimes it's just like a reminder of like what didn't sell. And so I'm like, but I'm working on my crappy mindset, so we'll get that figured out. Thank you, Chaotic. But yeah, I'm really excited to do the mushroom one. So we have all those mushrooms done up, ready to just start assembling. And I'm hoping to be able to make some videos about them while they're getting made. But taking video usually really slows the whole process down quite a bit. So we'll see. We'll see what we can get done. Oh, Michelle says, but that's 3 out of how many? I don't know. I think we went in with like 10 last year, maybe. Randy, do you remember how many dragon heads we had last year? It's however many were right there in the pictures that I showed you. So that's my favorite. Also, I'm gonna have to just make a bunch of them like that. And this is the thing where you guys, that it's like, yes, a boost to the inventory. It was 10. Okay. That's a good way of looking at it. Tasha says, the way I see it, you have a boost to your inventory this year. Yeah, that's a really good way of looking at it. I hope it'll be really good, but I'm experiencing so much like uncertainty with like, we were selling these for like 500 up to 750 for the ones with like the double horns and stuff. And so it was amazing to see them sell, but I have this very crippling, it's almost like doubt starts as a little sinkhole and it just turns into a black hole, like pulling everything else into it. So I am just, through sheer willpower and y'all's kindness and Randy's rugged good looks, getting my way through, ignoring this self-doubt and just crafting and just doing the thing.
What? It's not us.
That's on fire?
Yeah.
What is that burning smell?
I don't know, but it is billowing smoke. Like you can see it out the window.
Oh no.
Down the road.
I hope everybody's okay. Oh my God.
It's down there towards like Sonic. So.
Oh, okay. Y'all. I don't know if you can see how smoky it is. That's how it usually looks. That's a lot of smoke. I hope everything's okay. Oh boy. It's probably just the neighbors burning stuff in their backyard again, but still, that always stresses me out. Joette says those must be hard to pack up and transfer to your shows. They are the trickiest thing for us to pack because they're so bulky, and while we design them to not be fragile, we don't want to risk it. So yeah, but at least so and so isn't naked in public. It would totally what? But it breaks that focus. What? Gotta throw something crazy in there that breaks the negative focus. Gotcha. Either something's on fire or you're about to be in a horror movie, right? Stop beating yourself up. Yeah. Okay. We can do this. We can do this, you guys. Are y'all ready for today's giveaway? Because we're gonna do the giveaway now. So we are at YouTube Random Comment Picker. Let me go ahead. It is very smoky even in the house now. Like I can smell it. And I can't smell so well. So we are here at Random Comment Picker. And we're going to filter the duplicate users. And then it's going to make me do some math. And then we're going to click YouTube comments. 47 unique commenters, you guys. And then we're going to scroll down here. And I'm going to do my little... We're going to play the drum. Drum roll for luck. To see who this week's winner of a Happy Crafter Craft-Along kit. We're going to click the button. Good luck, everyone. Woo! To Michigan, Alicia. Congratulations, Alicia. You are a winner, chicken dinner. She says, hi, Yvonne. Hey, Alicia. If you could send us an email to backtoearthcreations@yahoo.com with where you would like for us to send your craft along kit, we will get that sent right off to you. And just so everybody knows, we do come on, brain. We do the giveaway internationally, but if you live outside of the United States, you get digital winnings instead of a box mailed to you. That way, shipping isn't like ridiculous. But yeah, congratulations so much, winner, chicken dinner. And if y'all have any questions or anything, you can always send us an email. So let's see, I'm catching up on comments. Ooh, Queen says, dude, I bet people went home from DragonCon last year and told everybody how awesome they were. I guarantee there are people that have been saving their money all year for what you're about to create. Ooh. I hope so. That's very positive mindset. Thank you for saying that. That's very encouraging. But also, panic intensifies. So I'm going to dump some more coffee in my body. My friend Lori sent me some mushrooms to put in my coffee, and I love the flavor, but the last like inch is like the grittiest. So, all right. Like you can chew it. So I'm having to do. Okay. Coffee is in the body. Hydration is happening. Let's go get to work, you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. There's so much like mushroom grit in my teeth. That's fine. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me in today's live stream and checking out. Ooh, Tasha says, whoop, you can do the thing. Thank you guys. I needed that. Y'all are the fans on my flames. Dude, I just hope we get through it. Like, I'm so glad that our van is road ready and like good to go. That's so encouraging. We're pumped. We'll see y'all next time. If you saw something in the shop update that struck your fancy, please don't forget to use coupon code HappyCrafter to get 10% off. Or if you're in our Happy Crafter Club, or if you join our Happy Crafter Club, you get a 20% off coupon. In that way, whether it's our ammonites, or whether it's our homemade fused glass, or our homemade jewelry, or whatever it is, you'll get 20% off, and you can use our artwork in your works of art. So I will see y'all in tomorrow's tutorial. This weekend is our last live stream. Friday and Saturday will be our last live streams of the week. So yeah, I don't even think we're gonna have a shop update next week, you guys, because I'm probably just gonna be like crying in the corner. So I don't know, we might sign up for our newsletter and you'll find out. Happy crafting, everybody. And until either tomorrow or next time, happy crafting. Mwah. Bye. I have to click the buttons now. Oh, we love you too, Michelle. And good luck to everybody in next week's live stream. Remember, you can't win if you don't comment, so leave a comment after this video. Okay, bye.